Las Vegas Coin Company has expertise when it comes to managing all types of collections and estate planning. They've dealt with a whole myriad of situations with professionalism and compassion. From Las Vegas Coin Company owner John Jankowski and Scott DeLorge, Collectibles Buyer. Gentlemen, it's a good day for me when you're in studio.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Always great to see you. So listen, we're going to go through a scenario today that you see often at Las Vegas Coin Company. You have a client that walks through the door and they are in a situation. They have become the manager of an estate. They have inherited an estate with all these items. They're not sure how to proceed. You're there to help.
It's really a daunting task. People inherit these things. There are different categories of them. They don't know what to do with them. They know nothing about them, and they want to go somewhere they could trust. And so recently we got a call about a month and a half ago from Elko, Nevada. And they had this large group of things, and we talked on the phone for about 20 minutes. They had already looked at our videos and decided after that conversation they'd come on down. And so the three people came down. They ended up getting a check for about $25,000. And they're going to buy a horse and other things for their ranch in Elko. So it's really going to go to good use. But it is a daunting task, and we've gotten a lot of people. He was trying to decide whether to drive to Reno with his goods or come on down to Vegas. He came to Vegas.
I mean, you want to go to someone who knows what they're doing, who you can trust. And I would imagine people have a lot of questions through the process. Scott, as the collectibles buyer, you're really used to working with people. Like, this is a very interactive transaction, isn't it?
Absolutely. This perfect example. These folks came down, and it could sometimes just be coins or jewelry for John, but in the case of estates, and in this case, they took on our whole staff. Our gemologist was helping them, all the coin people were pulling it out, and then I was literally going out to their unit. They brought a trailer, and I was deciding what could we haul in, is it something we could buy? So we spent the time with them right at the desk, helped them assess and find value for what they brought. And I was buying stuff, John was buying stuff, Lindy was buying stuff. It came together as a great team, and it made them feel comfortable seeing they were getting a specialist looking at all their items.
Lindy LaRue, of course, managing your jewelry program. And I love Lindy, because she gets her hands on one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, and you buy it as well. So another amazing thing at Las Vegas Coin Company. Give me another scenario.
All right. Since we're talking long distance in this case, we got a call from Cheyenne, Wyoming. The guy said, I've got a price here from a dealer in Cheyenne. I'm not happy with the price. I'll be down to see you. Do you mind? So he brought 7 boxes of coins, and he sold us all his stuff. I got a call a month later. The guy said, I'd like to sell some coins. I go, where are you? He goes, Cheyenne. I go, how'd you hear about us? He said, my neighbor. And so we got 2 customers out of Cheyenne. Jeez. But again, for a local person inheriting an estate, they can bring a few pieces of things down to us, and we'll talk about them. Because most people feel that their stuff is worth a lot of money, and it may not be. And if they bring a few pieces and parts, as we've demonstrated many times on the blend, we'll tell you what it's worth. And then if you have 100 of them, you'll know that you have 100 just like it back home that you could bring in.
I mean, you offer so many options for people. Scott was recently on talking about grading. So maybe you do find a couple of really high value items inside the house. You can have those items graded and hold on to them, or you can also help people sell them, correct?
Well, we had an old-time collection come in a while back, and at first it was a bunch of gobbledygook. And I thought, oh, this poor woman.
Oh, not the gobbledygook.
Well, don't start. And then I said, oh, you're going to be fortunate. Here's a gold piece, and then another gold piece, and then another gold piece.
She had some gold.
Well, by the time we were done, she had no idea what she had, and it was well over $70,000 worth of product. Wow. That she had inherited mainly from her grandmother.
Wow.
That can happen, again, just as you mentioned, JJ, it might be one item. They'll bring in the collectibles, and it's leftover stuff. It might have been stored, not much in there, and one item. It's all it can take sometimes. One item, we can maybe help them grade it and keep it in the family, or help them just sell it to us. And that one thing is what we take the time to look for and help them see what they've got.
Awesome.
As a side note on that collection, she thought the stuff might be worth $35,000 and would have taken a check for that. So if somebody had been unscrupulous, she'd have sold it to him.
That's right. That's right. You hear those stories all the time. Guys, it is just a pleasure to sit and geek out with you on this stuff. Every time you come in, I love it. Las Vegas Coin Company, if you want to go geek out with these guys, you can visit Scott and John and Lindy and all the gang. They're at 9555 Eastern Avenue, Suite 140. Go in with your questions. Go in with your items. They are there to talk to you. All the info right there on your screen.